Good afternoon, Capricorn ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is just go on and give you your next step reading, just to give you some advice as to how to kind of proceed in your relationship, and to also to kind of make you aware of things that you might not want to place your focus on. Okay, this reading is valid until the end of this month, and Capricorn ladies and gentlemen, if you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now, and be sure to like and share, okay? I'm going to be using the After Tarot deck today in addition to a few Oracle cards as you see here, okay? So prior to getting into your reading, let me just go on and just get started and just, make a few general observations. And again, this reading was designed basically for, conflict riddle type relationships, and to kind of give you some advice on how to best move forward or usually move the relationship forward, okay? Let's get started here, and as I said, I'll make a few general observations, and then we're going to begin, okay? I'm kind of getting an indication here that I'm seeing a lot of stagnation or a lack of boundaries or structure might be present in your relationship, And I'm feeling that perhaps a lack of challenge might lead to boredom. Some of you might even be bored, or your lover might be bored in some senses, one or the other. But I'm seeing a lot of, miscommunication, problems, that seems to be present. And it appears also that one of you is a Casanova or a Jezebel type, a smooth talker, kind of telling the other what he or she wants to hear. And I feel that some of you might even be dealing with a person even near the top of their respective careers, either you or someone you might be dealing with. I'm feeling is an individual who doesn't really like to kind of take too many risks and tries not to kind of do things in excess that I'm kind of getting here from your layout. Okay, I'm also seeing too that you have a minor time in conjunction as this Seven of Pentacles appear directly before Temperance, okay? So that suggests that you're about to kind of move on a new cycle, ladies and gentlemen. And since this card here is a 7, okay, and it comes before Temperance, a decision or a choice of some sort will be required of you, I'm kind of feeling. And it kind of is going to put you like almost at a crossroad that I'm getting. Therefore, within perhaps the next week I'm getting here, you're going to need to kind of open your eyes to kind of opportunities, and if you really want the balance to be restored here, okay? And I'm feeling too, with just looking at your quintessence number here, or your numerology theme here, it equates to 22, so it results in a number of 4. So 4 is all about kind of accepting things coming your way. It's kind of asking you to kind of persevere and really start looking at your situation a bit, I'm kind of feeling more realistically. And if you can try to work things out with that understanding or with the understanding, ladies and gentlemen, that perhaps there may be some roadblocks ahead, you're going to certainly be able to kind of turn things in a direction that you like your situation to be, that I'm getting here. Okay? And, I'm just going to kind of, I'm feeling that some of you might even be dealing with a younger type person, a person that's very sensitive, very intuitive, and maybe even takes risks emotionally. Yet, the person appears to be a bit vulnerable or naive, or even, in fact, a bit gossipy. Maybe I'm feeling that the person is somewhat possessive and very seductive. And it may even work perhaps for like in the arts, or does some type of PR work, or teacher, or might even work in a governmental type institution, or like food industry, or counseling, or someone that does some type of intuitive type work, or someone who likes to kind of make plans here. I'm also seeing, for some of you, I'm seeing a biracial or mixed type situation that's going on here. But the person appears to be very crafty, and even in fact sometimes sneaky. That person also might even be a bit bisexual, I would say. I'm kind of getting here. And I'm feeling that one of you might even think that you'll be better alone, I'm kind of getting here, or on your own, okay? So let's go on and dive right deeply into this reading here. Okay, we're going to start off first by examining, your card there that kind of fell to the bottom of the deck here. Okay, and we have, that Seven of Swords card there here, as we see here. And that card, of course, connects to air sign, Libra, Gemini, as well as Aquarius. And the moon governs this card. So this card is all about insolence, uncertainty or deception or spying or trickery or even taking advantage of a person or kind of feeling a bit cheated, even theft or some type of disloyalty seems to kind of be going on here. And it may require some type of an open discussion. Okay, so perhaps some of you might be hiding something and want to kind of tell someone something. It could be vice versa, either you or your lover, but kind of fear you're going to hurt the other person. I'm feeling a very strong sense of guilt over something that you've done or perhaps that may have been done to you. I kind of see you reuniting, ladies and gentlemen, with an old lover, but you're going to feel something still isn't quite right with this person, okay? Because it looks like a lover, I'm kind of getting, might even in fact invite you out or vice versa. I'm kind of getting here with that card. So let's go on and just get started and just look at your card here that kind of starts off your starting situation here. Okay, so we have that Page of Cups there. So as we know, the Page of Cups connects, ladies and gentlemen, with a water sign. Okay, so that's Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. Okay, and this card is all about kindness or confidence and messages. Okay, so this card shows that perhaps I feel that an old potential lover might have excited you in some way or extended, I'm feeling, some type of maybe romantic invitation or has even in fact tickled your fancy, if you will. Okay, it appears to be either perhaps a new person or someone from your past. I'm feeling that in any event, I'm kind of seeing maybe some of you may have even received a love letter or an email or some form of romantic communication, okay, that you may have received or that you will receive. And I feel that someone certainly is going to express their emotions, I'm getting, to you or in fact their feelings and trying to open up. But let's examine, okay, with this situation, what is not important. And what I mean by that is that focusing your attention in this direction will not get you the results that you're after here. So we have the Seven of Pentacles there. So that connects with earth signs, Taurus, Virgos, okay, and Capricorns. And Saturn, governs this card. So this card is all about you kind of nurturing and kind of giving attention to something and growth, as well as a bit greeds at times, okay? So now is not the time, ladies and gentlemen, to kind of think anything will develop with your situation with perhaps someone maybe that you've tried to connect with from the past, or to kind of be patient, or to kind of wait for this person, or to kind of be discouraged, or even to work hard at it, because it's not going to produce the results that you will want. So what then is important, you may ask? Here we have the Temperance, okay? So that card connects with fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leos, okay? So this card is all about, adjustments and moderation and, flexibility, ladies and gentlemen, and self-control and discipline. So it's certainly time to kind of trust yourself, to kind of take care of your body, and to not really try to overextend yourselves and, compromise when necessary, but, kind of slow yourself down a little bit and kind of re-examine your position, and what you really want, okay? I'm kind of getting here with that card there, okay? So, let's see then, as a result of all of these things, where in fact will your next step lead? But with that Temperance card, one of the main things that you might want to kind of do is focus on your flaws and kind of clear up your backyard, So let's see where your next step is going to lead you here. We have the Ace of Wands. So that connects with fire signs, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And this card, of course, is all about new beginnings and fresh starts and really a turning point and a relationship perhaps that you may be going through, or a situation that you may be going through that has been very difficult for you. Okay, again, it's all about, new beginnings that seems to be coming up in a relationship. And this is certainly showing me that you're going to certainly want a stable relationship. And you're not going to want someone that you can just get with on the side from time to time. You want a more committed relationship. However, problems I'm feeling that you've been having, they're going to clear up. And I'm feeling another. It seems like it might be, you may have more than one person that might be interested in you. The possibility of perhaps you connecting with them in some way, I'm kind of getting here. Okay, so let's examine these additional oracle cards here. That's just to give you a bit more partner advice here. We have the Seat card there. That card has been appearing in a lot of readings that I've been doing. So that card is all about introspection. So it's really time for you to just really take a step back, from your relationship. Withdraw, not necessarily leave the person, but just take a step back and really just focus on what it is that you really want in the way of a relationship. And try to choose your battles. Don't argue about everything, because it appears that because you guys have been having so many conflicts, it's because of your viewpoints are so different. And it doesn't make one person's viewpoint any right than the other, and you two may be having a hard time understanding each other, but you have to ask yourself and sit back, is it really worth going through all of the trouble and all of that you've been going through? Okay, so just choose your battles when you're dealing with your situation here. And with this dream catcher card, this card is kind of indicating to you as what it symbolizes. Okay, that dream catcher. At night, you guys are very. It seems like you have very good intuitive faculties, and you dream. And the key to your problems the key to your problem is in fact kind of encoded in your dream. So this card is asking you to kind of trust your dreams and kind of listen or look for kind of messages to kind of help you along your way. Okay? And also, last but not least, okay, you have the pentagram card. And this is a very strong card, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very ancient symbol. Okay? And it's all about faith and protection. So this card is certainly showing you that you can certainly overcome any obstacles that are present. And they can be removed. What you need to do is just to really trust in what you're feeling, and just allow this energy to kind of move about in your life here. Okay? So Capricorns, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. I certainly look forward to hearing your comments. And keep in mind, please remember to subscribe and like and share. And if you have any questions about this video or any other, you can certainly also contact me at wazio.com. Okay? Enjoy your day. I look forward to, again, hearing your comments. Thanks a lot.